Here's Cooper.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
Man, why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Irving sets a screen for George. No good from the wing.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was, I mean, very low percentage shot there.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Scott's checked in. That doesn't go either for Cousins. And Irving throws it down. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow. Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That's his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for the East. Here's Scott. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The West All-Stars have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Shooting for West All-Stars.
Scott hits them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Irving against Westbrook. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by George. Now it's a 5-point East All-Star lead.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 25. The high post shot. And again, it's Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 6 points.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Outside for George. They get the rebound. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you've got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Catching up on changes for the West. Anthony Davis comes in for Anderson. And it's Cooper in for Scott. And here is Davis. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Scott Brooks is very close with his star, Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he gets any free perks at Katie's restaurant in Bricktown. Brooks said, I get nothing. I mean, give me a dessert, a peach cobbler, something, a sweet tea. You know, this guy's cheap. That's one thing about KD. For 7 straight years, he's been cheap. Kevin, over to you.
He stays consistent, Doris. Very efficient. Thank you. Singler outside. Pass to Cooper. Gasol with the steal.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
The shot by George, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Durant with it. He has 5. Pass to Cooper. 2 on the clock. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. East All-Stars lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. On the court for the East All-Stars, Kyrie Irving is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Horford in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Man, they keep piling up the assists. Got great ball movement.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
First team foul.
Davis kicks to Durant. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Durant sends it back.
Western All-Stars ball.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 5-point game. It's Westbrook with the drive. The offensive rebound. Davis.
Davis playing very well. 9 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
The East making a switch. Dellavedova's checked in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's now 32 points for Kyrie Irving.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Davis dishes to Durant. Davis with a screen on George. And Durant, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Scotty's checked in for the West. Irving passes to George. Davis with the block. Scott kicks to Westbrook. Gasol with the steal. Irving with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. And there's the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
Jordan, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Scott to tie it up. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Scott got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Durant kicks to Scott. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Wing shot on the way. Irving can't get it to go. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Scott, good.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Irving attacking. And Davis sends it back to take the lead. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace and sending shots back.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Now Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. He feeds it to Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of the defender who was towering over him, too. Good game for Irving. He's got 36 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Now, here is Irving. Following the shot by Kevin Durant.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Bushman's checked in for the East. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now. Be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Yes!
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Timeout call here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
Dishes to sink. Will it go? Nails the triple. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.